So let me share my screen. Okay, is it visible? Okay, fine. All right, so we are discussing about Jenkins today. Okay, I only made today. Earlier we had actually very less. 1 second. Very less slides, but I added many slides today. Okay, so actually we are discussing about Jenkins. So do you have any ideas about Jenkins, or so did you do any? Uh-huh. Okay, so did you use earlier?
Deploy things using
Hmm.
Jenkins.
Okay, okay,
Actually, in
okay.
Zeta, there is another layer on Jenkins. Like they have an internal tool
Hmm.
where they will give the all the reference ID.
Got it. Yeah, exactly. So I think you have idea. Then that's good. So let us discuss. Let's start. So we are going to start tool called Jenkins. Okay, it's very important. In fact, all other tools you are going to integrate with the Jenkins. Remaining all tools, whatever tools are there, that we are going to integrate with the Jenkins. Okay. So before you understand the Jenkins, you must know, you must understand about CA and CD. Okay. So can you tell me what do you mean by CI and CD? Okay, so do you know complete depth meaning of this?
Integrates development things,
Okay,
code
is that
deployments and everything.
okay? Okay, fine. What about CD?
CD is like continuous deployment, the code which was built and tested that needs to be deployed to the production, right? So that is called continuous deployment.
Is it deployment or delivery? What?
Um, both, like the deployment, once we done with deployment, then automatically it delivers, right? I mean, the application will deliver to out, I guess. Both are same for me.
There's slight difference. Okay, let's
Okay.
discuss. All right. So yeah, that's good. Anyways, you have a good information. That's fine. So yeah. So for example, there are developers, right? Let's make this very practical. There are some developers. Exactly. Okay, there are some developers. Better I'll keep only developers. I want to make it realistic architecture for this. Okay, he's a developer. I'll keep like this. So these developers, in every company, developers are main. Okay, these are developers are very important. You can consider you have multiple developers. You'll have, right. So you'll have multiple developers in your company, right? So what they will do is they will write the code. Okay, they are sitting in one row for suppose. Okay, so they are actually developing a code. Okay, so on particular machines, for example local machine or something, after editing code or writing code, they want to push to GitHub, correct? Okay, they want to push the code into GitHub, right? So let me keep here. So going very slow, try to understand, because this will be useful later. That's why. Okay. So we connect Jenkins with the GitHub. Okay. We can connect GitHub. GitHub company has GitHub repository, as you know. Okay. And when you push the code into GitHub, Jenkins will the pull code immediately. Okay. Jenkins. Maybe I don't know whether it is available or not. Let's take this. Yeah. We can consider this as a Jenkins. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you. You can consider this as a Jenkins. Okay. Jenkins. Okay. So when Jenkins will pull the code, okay, and it send it to build. Okay. You know what is the purpose of build? You already heard about this word. Okay. In where exactly in the previous class itself, we build Docker build. Okay. We are building different applications. Correct. Okay. Using we build it, right? What we will build, we will build the code using Maven. One kind of, for example, if it is Java related applications, we can use Maven. This is purpose is you can keep this as a build. Okay, this is build. You can consider this as a build. Okay, so next, so what is build? Build means converting source code into installable applications. Source code, actually, these developers, what they will do, they will write the code. Okay, this code you are putting into the GitHub. Okay, this GitHub, I'm not going very fast because I'm writing here also. So GitHub, whenever you keep the, you write the code and you push into GitHub. So then what happens? Jenkins will pull the code from the GitHub. Okay. So then what happens? If next process is what you need to do, you are putting the code here, and Jenkins is using a tool to build your code, whether it is working or not, whether this code is correct or not. Okay, which means what build will do? Build means it convert the source code, whatever source code means, this is the source code, okay, into any installable application. That build will do that. Okay, for example, mine is Maven is used for Java applications related. Maybe for builds there are a lot of applications, a lot of tools are there. Okay, for Java related applications we can consider, we can use Maven. Okay, so what, maybe that might be .var, .jar, .exe, these kind of different type of formats. We can convert the source code into any installable application to execute. Okay, for example, if you want to install Google Chrome, okay, you are going to going the source code written by Google developers. Okay, you are getting the .exe file. So example, if you see, if you download from the Google, how, what kind of format you will get? .exe only, right? Okay, so which means they actually written the code that they are actually converting using build. After building, you will get a final application, one kind of application in the form of .exe. Okay, that .exe file only they are sharing with you. After that, what you are using, you are extracting and you are installing on top of your application. Clear? So that is called as build. That is the purpose of build. Next, after build, what we have to do? We have to test it. Application after building, you need to do test. Test. Let me keep here. Test. So this is a flow. Okay. What is this? For test purpose, we will use different public plugins, different tools. Like you can say Selenium. Sometimes you can consider SE means Selenium. Okay. Or JUnit. Okay, so these are all you can consider. These two are different test platforms. Okay, once testing is over, after building you need to test. Okay, once after testing done, okay, so immediately Jenkins will pull the code again and it's sent to quality check. Okay, so you have test is done, man. After that you need to check the quality also, right? Yeah, quality, build quality. We need to check the code quality. Okay, using test means whether it is performing well or not. But this quality, what quality will do is they actually using Checkstyle. They will test the code quality. How much efficient is this? Once the testing is over, the Jenkins will pull the code again and it will check the quality of the code. Okay, if there is any quality issues or checks, what Checkstyle will do is that will uh, check the perfect code or not. Many other tools are there like Jenkins, sorry, JUnit. The JUnit also will do the same for testing. Okay, so next after that, quality analysis. Quality analysis is actually for checking is over. So then quality means it will get to know that whether developers are really followed the best practice or not, which means the quality, what is it? The content, the exactly code is really perfect. Code is really written well or not. Okay, best practices used or not. Whether securely written or not. Something like this. There is a code quality check. Okay. So all those once it is over, okay, you understood or not? What is the difference between test and code quality? I mean, QA. That we can see in build. Yeah, test. Yeah, test in the sense whether this application will work or not. While you are building itself, you can understand that where exactly errors are getting. That is the purpose of build. In code, in quality QA, so what happens is actually there we will use some kind of sonar cube. You can use Checkstyle. You can use, so using these tools, the code, how much code is efficient, how much secure this code, is it really they have used best practices or not, or they followed only useless code. That's what this quality checks are sonar cube will do. Okay, so here we are actually opting Checkstyle. You can consider, you can keep solar cube also, not a big deal. Okay, then next this is rough diagram. Okay, we will make it much better later. Okay, next you can take like this. Next is simple, um, deliver and deploy. We have two concept actually. I will let you know the difference. Okay, can keep here like this, two different. One is here, the other one is here. Okay. I think I need to modify well. It's okay. Try to understand. So this is for delivery. Okay. And you try to understand, this is for deploy. Most probably we'll use deploy word only, but still I would like to know the difference between these two words. This delivery concept is very rare, okay, but I'll tell you the difference. One second, Rakesh. One second, Rakesh. Just wait 1 minute. Just I'm going to take a call. Daddy, క్లాస్లో ఉన్న ఇప్పుడే స్టార్ట్ చేసిన చెప్పు గంట సరే ఓకే yeah fine, that's okay. So we have shown, yeah, this is the one, right? Okay, so you can consider this as a deliver to a client. Okay, so for our understanding only, this I am telling. Okay, most probably we'll use delivery deployment only. Okay, client, this is we are client, we are delivery to client, and this is deploy into some servers. Okay, or you can say for example, in our case we can consider this as Ansible. Okay, Ansible tool, we'll use Ansible tool. Okay, okay, you will consider this as Ansible, and okay, okay. So this is how you can consider. Now try to understand what is deploy. What is first here? You understood till here, right? So we need to talk about deploy first. For example, this is Ansible server for suppose. Okay. In this case, there are Ansible nodes. Understood? So what is the purpose of Ansible? Ansible is actually a server, so where we can push our softwares or our applications into different nodes. For example, these nodes will be in our not in our place. For suppose this is my company. My company is located in US, but my branches are located in India. Okay, if I want to install something should I travel to India? Is it possible always? No, right? So in this case, what happens is, so we are actually connecting as a push mechanism. We will connect as a push mechanism. We will uh, take connection. Okay, this server, Ansible server, act as a master node. Okay, and these nodes will as a, okay, this no, you can consider this is master node in these normal nodes. Okay, child nodes you can consider. For example, if you establish connection between these two servers, these three servers, what happens is, whatever you do the activities, that automatically deploy on top of these machines. Clear? For example, uh, exactly, using Ansible. On top of this, if you install any software, that software automatically this will take. If you make it automate, or else through which this server you can able to connect this server. If I want to install server node 1, for example, I want to connect with the only node 1, through which Ansible you can able to connect with this node 1. So I want to install a software in node 1. I can able to connect through Ansible server as a master node, and I can go inside the node 1, and there I can able to install my softwares. Clear? Through which SSH connection. Clear? Okay. So, and so this is all about deploy. For example, whatever the final application is there, that application if I want to keep here, okay, if I keep here, what happens, I can able to deploy on top of different machines. Somewhere it is located across the globe, maybe somewhere outside the globe, for suppose. So which means I can able to deploy my application in any servers, right? So using Ansible, this is called as deployment. Okay, what about this delivery? Exactly, which means I can clear you with very much better. Delivery in the sense, example, you are getting one project. For example, you finally you in this case, what happens is, um, you can consider this client is a Google. Okay, you can consider this as a Google. My client is actually Google. What you will do is, Google is a technical man, right? Technical organization, technical entity, right? So for example, if you deliver something to the Google people can able to deploy their machines. Google people, whatever they want to, they can do it. So which means to deliver, to build, test, everything, to build, to test, and these things till here quality checking only my work. The outer last end product I want to directly deliver it to the Google. Okay, I am not doing any deployments here. Remaining part Google will take care. Google team will take care, which means I'm directly just delivering my product. That's it. Without deployment, I'm just giving my product, so and so end product. So remaining part, Google will take care. Here, what I'm doing is, here is somewhere other client. So maybe for suppose this client is, you can consider American bank, for suppose, or some any bank, Andhra bank, American bank, etc., etc. For suppose. So bank, what is the task of bank? Bank people only take care about the money transactions. Is it correct? Does it does this bank can able to handle the IT deployments? So which means in our concept, these are all non-technical guys, non-technical client. This is a technical client. This is a non-technical client. So what happens is, here you are you are finally, whatever output is there, that output you are actually made it ready, and you are directly deploying. Also you are you are extending your service to the American bank, which means the deploying part also you are taking care. You are deploying your machine, your application on top of your American banking services servers. On top of this American banking servers, you are deploying. You understood? So these two scenarios you understood, right? That is the difference between deliver and deploy. That's it. If somebody asks this question, you need to be specify very much clear. Okay, for example, maybe you got a project from IRCTC, okay, from railways. Okay, they want to build new application for them, for suppose. You will do all these things, right? You will do all these things. After finishing this project, will you be able to send them directly? So what they will do with that? No, right? So you have to extend your help, or you have to extend your project with the deployment also, right? You have to build, you have to test, you have to check the quality, and you have to deploy your product. That end product also you need to deploy on top of their servers. Is it clear? That is what deployment. Okay, so fine. So now let me make it little down. This is the process to understand general scenarios. Okay, and this same process also we are going to use in projects also, but depend upon project itself, little bit changes will be there. Okay, so now question is, what is the difference between where it is continuous integration, where it is a deployment? Okay, so now, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah, go ahead, tell me. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
uh, like the developers will push the code to GitHub, from GitHub to Jenkins, from Jenkins to it will go to build. If there are any errors, it will again come back to developers, and from testing again, if there is any errors, it will go to build. uh,
Hmm.
that's how the automation works. And also the deployment, is there any, if there is any version issues, like for suppose the system is some other version and the release is some other version, so the deployment fails, again it will come back to QA.
Hmm.
No, not QA, directly build team to to match the version and everything. So that's how
Okay.
the automation works, I guess.
So automation works like that, but where is continuous integration here? So in our
Continue,
context, actually, where is a continuous integration here?
continuous integration, yeah, from developers to build.
Okay. So
uh,
yeah, so you are very near to answer. So let me use my pen. So I will tell you. So exactly where a continuous integration came into the picture. Okay. So here, if you can see, so this process from developer to, okay, here, this area, whatever my blue color got highlighted,
mm,
this area you are building, you are pushing into this GitHub. Okay, and you
mm,
are pull that your and this Jenkins what is doing, always look for this GitHub if any changes or new code is working or not, new code is getting or not.
okay,
What Jenkins will do is, Jenkins always looks to GitHub only. Always it looks. So if any changes happens or new code comes, new line come also, Jenkins will sense it. Jenkins will trigger the pull. And it will trigger. Jenkins will take the code. Okay, Jenkins will take the code, and again this Maven build it, and it will test it, and it will check the quality. Okay, then it will deploy. So this is deploy in the sense that is different. This process continuously happens. This is called as continuous integration.
okay,
Okay, which means this all tools are integrated each other. So one is developer is integrated with the GitHub is integrated with the Jenkins is integrated with the Maven is integrated with the Selenium is integrated with the some sonar cube,
Checkstyle
something
or
like that.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
this process is continuously happen. Okay,
okay,
okay, some if some error is got, okay,
mm,
then again we report to developer. For
okay,
example, some error you got from here, you will report to the developer. And here build also, for example, you found some error, again you will report to the developer, which means This process, if anything happened here, okay, then this process happens continuously. This is called as continuous integration.
Okay.
Okay, so now, so where is the deployment? This part, this part is comes under continuous,
Deployment or delivery.
yeah, deployment. We can take it as technical word, deployment. Okay, delivery cases are very less.
Okay.
So continuous deployment will be happen like this. One second. Okay, now fine. So you understood, right? So this thing, so whatever delivery, whatever the product, the final end project is product is there, so that you will deploy on top of, or you will deliver to some customer. Okay, whenever developers write the code, they commit, they push, they and send it to the GitHub, and we connect Jenkins with the GitHub. Jenkins will automatically pull the code, and it will send it to the Maven or any other build tool, and then to testing tool to Selenium, and then quality will check using Checkstyle or SonarCube, etc. And the final product will be delivered or deployed here. Okay, so this is how continuously deliver happen, continuously deployment happen. For example, there are some new changes happen. Okay, new changes. For example, this is your product is ready, end product is ready. That's fine. It is, you are already utilizing it. Okay, so they want new changes. In new changes need for client. What happens again? You will do some changes. The same thing, the same changes will be repeated. Okay, that will reflect again. The process will continue like this. Again, you need to deploy on top of servers. This deployments also happen, right? If you do changes, definitely it will reflect on the deployment also, correct? So whatever you do the changes, that automatically it will reflect on top of your servers. Ultimate goal is like that only, right? If you don't deploy, if you don't reflect on top of, it won't replicate on top of your servers. It doesn't mean, there is no meaning to change anything on code, right? So this continuous integrations will happens continuously. Deployment also will happen continuously like this. You understood? This is called as continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay. Okay. One second. I'm having water. Okay, so you'll get this question definitely. Every interviews, everybody will get this question: what is continuous integration, continuous delivery, or deployment? They will try to confuse you with the delivery and deployment, these two words. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, so now you are, if you are try to understand this entire setup, I want you to respond. So what you understood and how you understood, I just want to know from your side. Could you please explain? Can you able? Yeah, you see, just see.
Yeah, here Jenkins, the tool Jenkins we use for CI/CD purpose. So
Hmm,
continuous integration is um, like it continuously develops the code, tests, and also QA analysis.
hmm,
That is called continuous integration.
hmm,
And coming to deployment, the code which is done with build, test, and QA, it will be deployed or delivered to the
hmm,
like either delivered to the client or it will be deployed to the required servers.
hmm,
So it will happen continuously. So this is called CI/CD.
hmm,
And if we go to the process, first developer pulls the code to GitHub. From GitHub, Jenkins um, pulls the code and it sends to build team. And from there, without if any errors, it will again come back to Jenkins and it will go for testing. And from and also if there is nothing error, and also it will come back to Jenkins and then it will go to QA. If there is any errors on this process, and it will go to developers again. So
Yeah,
this is called continuous
we are
integration.
as a DevOps engineers.
Mm.
If you find any kind of errors from the
Yeah,
build, so you need to report to the developer.
developer. Yeah.
Okay, in testing also you need to report to the tester or developer. Okay,
Okay.
so code quality, for example, your code build is not that much efficient. Okay, you need to report developer again
Okay.
through with proper channels.
Okay.
Okay, so like that. So our job is will be there. Our job will be like that. Okay. So
Okay.
next, so you need to understand the word called plugin.
Okay.
Plugin. So have you heard about this word?
Yeah, plugins.
What is plugin?
Either it will be connection between two systems or two tools.
Yeah. For
It's
example,
called plugins.
there is a electricity board. Okay. Socket will be there, right?
Mm.
So you are going to connect your plug with the, for example, this is your laptop charger.
Mm.
Okay. So this charger you are connecting with your laptop, correct?
Yeah.
So which means if you connect with this plug, okay, then only you can say that plugin. Okay. If you disconnect from here, unplug.
Okay.
Okay. If you understand this general word called plugin, you can understand here plugins. Okay.
Okay.
So in Jenkins, there are lot of plugins. Default plugins will be there in Jenkins. Jenkins is providing n number of plugins. Number of plugins is providing by Jenkins. Okay.
Okay.
For example, Maven is actually it is a build tool. Okay, Selenium is a build tool. Sorry, testing tool. JUnit is a testing tool. SonarQube is a testing tool. You can able to install these tools on top of your local machine, right?
Yeah.
But these big tools will be available in Jenkins.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
no need, externally you no need to install anything on top of your local machine.
Okay. There will be inbuilt tools, plugins.
There will be inbuilt plugins will be there. Maven plugin you can able to find.
Mm.
Selenium you can able to find. JUnit you can able to find. Okay, Sonar Cube you can able to find. Okay, Checkstyle you can able to find. So this is how lot of plugins are available on top of Jenkins. Simply whatever you do is just you need to integrate that plugin to particular Jenkins. Whenever you install that, there will be there are option actually. If you want to install, you can able to install Maven plugin, Selenium plugin, JUnit plugin, Checkstyle plugin, anything.
Mm.
So this is called the technical term called we can able to say plugin.
Okay.
While you are explaining to your interviewer, so in interview while you are explaining you need to mention this technical word. So I can I so while I'm doing configuration of Jenkins, so I need to configure. While I'm configuring this Jenkins, I need to after configuration I need to connect with this build to test and quality. So if somebody asks how you will build, how you will test, how you will checklist in the check style, how you will test your quality, your code. Okay, so means I have a plugins. Through the plugin I can able to integrate with these tools. Okay, so and you can say that much only. Okay, you can say, so I can able to integrate with the plugins, and whenever I try to run the pipeline, or if I want to build that particularly, so using that if I build it automatically, the Maven will trigger. The Maven automatically it will build our code. That's it. Okay, understood?
Yeah.
So suppose your laptop and you are using wireless mouse.
Hmm.
That is a kind of right.
Yeah. It is also
Connect
plugin.
your mouse to your laptop, you are using small chip. That is a
Yeah.
kind of plugin.
Yeah.
Your pen drive is also
Hmm.
kind of plugin for your laptop. The
Hmm.
same way like this also, we do have inbuilt plugins inside Jenkins.
Yeah. We can take example as MS Office.
Yeah, by default you will get right. Yeah,
Yeah.
for example, Android also you will get some default applications.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, but here in this in Jenkins, we need to install. We need to take.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want, you can able to, it is available. Whenever you install only, it will get into your Jenkins.
Mm.
Okay. So there are lot of integration plugins will be there. If you want to integrate it only, you can just search in global search, and you can integrate with your project. Clear.
Mm.
So just like that, you can connect with the GitHub Jenkins and GitHub plugin. You will get Jenkins in Maven plugin. You will get a lot of plugins. Okay.
Okay.
So all together, so we can integrate other tools. Lot of tools are available. I will show when we are doing configuration and all.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. So next, let me open my PPT. So better. So we can cover here. So this process you try to understand. Push the code, GitHub, Maven plugin. It will build. Next test Selenium, and after that deploy on top of Apache Tomcat.
Okay.
And if you want to monitor, you can able to connect with the monitoring tools.
Mm.
Okay. So cicd developer what developer will do. So this already we have discussed almost. I don't need another extra picture. Already clearly explained everything.
Yeah.
Developer writes the code, push into GitHub, Jenkins pulls the code, build using Maven, and test using Selenium, checks quality, deliver the client, or deploy the servers. That's it. That is a process. Ultimate process is like that.
Okay.
Okay. Multiple builds and deployment. Let me check what is CSCD done. CSCD flow is done. Terminologies. You try to understand here. Integrate.
Great. Combine code written.
Integrate to build to test to deliver deploy. You need to understand these terminologies.
Mm.
What is integrate? Combine code written by developers. This is integrate.
Okay.
What is integration? You might have heard about this in continuous integration, right?
Yeah.
You need to understand integrate and integration, continuous integration. So in integrate, when developers write code, they push into GitHub. We are just collecting, integrating code in GitHub.
Yeah. Integrated code in GitHub. That's called.
GitHub.
Yeah.
Hmm. So in continuous integration, here you try to understand. Jenkins build the code using Maven,
Mm.
test it with the Selenium, and it
Mm.
will check the quality. So this
Okay.
entire automation process, complete process cycle called continuous integration.
Okay.
So just integration, which means integrate means just combine the code. So for
Okay.
example, you are a developer, I am also a developer.
Mm.
You have written a front end related some module. I am also writing some front end related module. But ultimately, we need to club together because main application should be built. So we need to integrate. We need to integrate using code. That's it. Combining different codes, different modules. For example, today actually our task is you are actually taking care about master page. Okay, in front end. I am taking care footer page something. I have done my work. You also done work. But
Yeah.
if you keep individually build, it doesn't work, right? Ultimately, we need to club complete course, complete code, right? Then only, which means your clubbing means we both are integrating. Our code need to be integrated.
Okay.
Combining code, we need to combine the code using the GitHub.
Okay. Got it.
In GitHub, you can I'll push into the GitHub and you will also push into the GitHub. But
Okay.
ultimately, main branch will be there. In the main branch, all the code will be merged.
Mm.
Okay, then what happens? No need all those things. Only try to understand the concept called integrate. So, however, we are integrating the code, combining the code. Okay,
Mm.
here in the Jenkins, combining plus building plus testing plus quality checking. We are combining the process that is called as integration, continuous integration. This process will continuously happens.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next. What about build? You know that already.
Yeah.
Compile code and it create the executable package.
Package. Yeah.
Okay. Test means it verify the environment of application works properly or not.
Mm.
Deliver. It deliver to your client. Deploy. It install the
Product in client's
production
machine.
client
Yeah.
machines using Ansible something like that.
Mm. It's clear.
Okay. Next to Jenkins workflow. You know this already. I explained
Mm.
on
Yeah.
using that picture architecture.
No, from GitHub, Jenkins will pull, or uh, GitHub will
Yeah,
push the.
you can ask now. You can ask now.
Yeah, from GitHub, the code will be pulled by Jenkins.
Yeah, good question. So developer will push the code into GitHub.
Hmm.
GitHub will stay here. The code will
Okay.
stay here. Okay. What Jenkins will do is Jenkins will pull the code.
Okay.
Not
Okay. Got it.
GitHub will not push the code.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I
Got it.
need to replace like this. I think so.
Now it's clear.
You have to keep like this. Actually, to understand the flow, I just mentioned like this. But we are
Got it.
while we are going very much deep, you can understand. So if
Got
I
it.
keep this arrow, what you can't understand, right? That's why. So
Mm,
Jenkins always looks back. Is there any new change? Is there any
mm,
modification? Is there any
mm.
deletion happens?
Okay.
Always Jenkins will try to trigger to
Mm,
the GitHub.
okay.
Okay, you understood?
Yeah.
Okay, next let's go into this here. Jenkins workflow, you understood, right? Git attach Git to Maven, Selenium for Artifactory for plugins to Jenkins. Developer push the code to the GitHub. Jenkins pull the code. Maven builds. Once build is done, Jenkins pulls the build code. Send it to Selenium. Something already we discussed all these things. After testing, Jenkins pushes the Artifactory to for requirements. As per requirements, Jenkins can also deploy. That's it, right? Next,
Yeah.
so ways of continuous integration. How many ways to do it? So manually we can able to integrate. Scripts
Mm,
also we can use. Manual process we mostly follow the manual process. You need to understand,
okay.
right? Scripts also, if possible, we'll try to use scripting. Okay, pipeline scripting. Okay, and
Mm,
tools like using Jenkins. Yeah. Sorry, I'm extremely sorry. Manual means in local machine. Okay,
mm,
in local machine, we need to install Maven, we need to install SonarQube, we need to install testing related applications. Okay, so on top of your local machine, you can able to build your code. Earlier, without Jenkins, we used to do.
okay.
Without Jenkins, we used to configure manual process. Okay, using different applications one after the other. That is called as manual process. Using scripts also you can able to do. Example, bash script. Example, Python script. You understood?
Yeah.
Using that also you can able to automate the continuous integration. And also this is very easy. Tools like Jenkins also we can able to do. Tools like Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitHub Actions. I think GitLab also maybe I didn't use. Okay. So this is the this also we can do. Okay.
Mm,
Bamboo, I think so. Bamboo is also there. There are a lot of tools are there. There are a lot of competitors for Jenkins. Okay.
mm,
Next to benefits of continuous integration. What is the benefit? Simple. Bugs are detected and fixed faster. Detects the bugs and it is easily to possible and means bugs if bugs are detected, you can easily fast, right?
yeah.
That is one point. The second one is developers get instant feedback. Okay, developers getting instant feedback. If you are as a DevOps engineer, what you will do, you will report to the developer, right?
Mm,
That's how you can consider this as instant feedback. You can, and next, you can stop SDLC process at any stage. Okay, what is SDLC? Software
Software
development life
development life
cycle.
cycle.
So through which entire this process you can stop your process anywhere.
Mm,
Developer testing, deployment, maintenance, planning, analysis, all this software development life cycle. If anything happen, okay, you can able to stop anywhere. If you want to
mm,
stop it testing place, you can able to stop here testing purpose. Okay, if you
mm,
want to stop it deployment, you can able to stop it deployment. If you want to stop it development area, you can able to stop it development place. It's anywhere you can able to stop your process any stage at any stage.
mm,
Okay, next to faster delivery. Okay, faster delivery also you can consider. Maybe I did not add it, but I'm just remembering the all those. That's why I'm adding here. I'm in a good flow. That's why I'm just adding you extra points also. Okay.
Okay.
Next, to maintain logs, history, debugging, and auditing
Auditing.
purpose also,
Yeah. Yeah.
and better collaborations. Okay, means
Mm.
faster delivery and better collaboration, and maintain logs and history for debugging and auditing
Design and
purpose
auditing.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the purpose. Why only Jenkins? Why only Jenkins in the sense it supports 30 plus plugins official. Maybe it might increase. Okay, I'm not exactly figure. Just I got whatever information I had that I just pasted here. This is I'm not sure 30 plus in the sense exactly. No, I don't have figure. You just
Okay.
consider above 30 plus plugins you can able to integrate with your Jenkins.
Okay.
You can write your own plugins also if you
Mm.
are very good developer and if you are very much good at code. Okay,
You can create a new plugin.
exactly. You can create a new plugin with your writing code. If you want to
Mm.
write it, you can do it. Okay. So now just not just a one tool, it's a framework. Jenkins is a
Okay.
framework.
Okay.
Okay, easily integrate with the slave nodes
Slave nodes. Mm.
like agents. Okay,
Yeah. For deployment.
yeah,
Mm. Got it.
you can execute cron based jobs. You know what is cron job? You know that, right?
Yeah. Cron jobs like the jobs which run in a time interval automatically.
Exactly. So
Mm.
in our case, for suppose, so we are following this architecture. For suppose,
Mm.
I want to run this job. So actually, my code, everything I have done, I deployed also. Okay,
Mm.
but sometimes what happens is my developers actually some adding some small changes. Okay,
Mm.
for example, they have added extra color. Okay, for one module, for suppose that is also small change, right? So what happens if you want to do that kind of changes also? What happens is every day they want to build. Okay, they want to test, they want to modify, they want to deploy. Okay,
Okay.
if this process should be done end to end from here to here, if this
Mm.
process want to done this, I don't do every time, I don't do uh, build, I don't do test, I don't do anything manually there. I will fix one time. For example, WhatsApp is there, there are
Mm.
a lot of changes happening in the WhatsApp. If they want to if they want to release new feature in this WhatsApp, for example, they recently launched some payment related. Okay, they also implemented some changes in WhatsApp also, correct?
Yeah.
Payment also they added into the chat. If you can see, if you go and check, you will find it, right? So
Mm.
those things, for example, I just added everything. We are ready to deploy into our missions. Okay, if you want to deploy that particular change, so daily daytime you can't do it, right? For example,
Yeah.
India daytime, if you do, what happens, what lakhs, millions, billions of customers will affect at the time. So a lot of transactions will stop, or a lot of changes will happen. Maybe they will frustrate on WhatsApp also, right?
Mm.
This thing should not get, so user will affect. That's the reason you'll fix one time, you'll keep one time. For example, night 2 o'clock, this happened actually while I'm working in night shifts 2022. At the time it happened actually, it's
Okay.
around 1 hour it got stopped. Okay,
Okay.
so at that time they want to release it, they can release it. Okay, so that moment at 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock every day, if you want to keep daily, or if you want to keep weekly, or if you want to keep monthly, or if you want to keep yearly, okay, you can keep
Mm.
it. So by using cron job, it will trigger. For example, if you keep cron job, for example, I want to do it by every week on Sunday night, okay, or Saturday night, new release should be happen, for example. So I
Okay.
will set up cron job. Okay, then what happens is Jenkins will trigger. Okay, new changes whatever is there, the developers will write, and they will keep in GitHub, they will go, because developers is not needed here. Okay, so
Mm.
the code will be there and it is integrated with the Jenkins. What Jenkins
Okay.
will do is exactly on the day Saturday night 12 o'clock, it will trigger the code and it will do this process continuously.
Mm.
Here, so once after done, yes, yeah, that will be deployed on top of your missions. Clear? That is called
Yeah.
as cron job. We can also use cron job in Jenkins.
Okay.
Supports labels to manage job assignments by project environment. For labels in the sense, nothing, names,
Okay.
specific names.
Mapping.
Yeah,
Mm.
labels in the sense names, right? Job
Yeah.
assignments for by project environment.
Yeah.
Labels and means names. You can keep your own names like that. Based on next architecture, right? Again it got based on client server model. This is actually based on client server model. Okay. Uh, what is this exactly? I'm just thinking. So based on client server model and master control Jenkins jobs. Client client server model in this is that is what, right? What do you understand about this?
Uh, like based on server.
I didn't go through this point. I think so.
First, client servers are something like, for suppose Linux servers, I
Uh,
guess, or else Jenkins servers. According to that, Jenkins architecture, we can modify that architecture, I guess.
I think master node will architecture will be there. Example, maybe that is related to Ansible itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, Jenkins is set up the distribute the task. For example, build, test, deployment. Maybe this process and multiple systems and multiple nodes. Example, this process. Yeah, you can see.
Mm.
Yeah, here this process. Maybe he's talking about here. This client server
Yeah.
nodes, client and server.
Mm.
You understood?
Yeah.
Client and server model in the sense Ansible. This kind of process. We example delivery and deploy kind of. Okay. It handles scheduling jobs, build coordination, and monitor agents and stores build results, etc., etc.
Mm.
Okay. Client is also you can call it as a agent or slave, something like that. Exactly. This is the. I hope this is the one.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. So to install particular servers in separate nodes, you can do it. That's
Okay.
it. I think that is nothing much in
Okay.
that. Next, Jenkins master controls and it assigns jobs to the agents and slaves, which means you know already Kubernetes. Have you heard about this master and slave?
Yeah. Yeah.
So master in the sense he is actually father. For suppose your
Yeah.
father.
The working node.
Yeah, your father is actually master. You are
Mm.
as a slave. For suppose slave in the sense maybe agent. Okay, you are
Mm.
as a children. Okay,
Okay.
how the parent and child is working. The same way, if your father says something, you will listen or not.
Yeah.
Okay, I also do the same. If my father says something, I'll listen. Sometimes not. That's okay. Just
Mm.
leave it about. Okay, so maybe it depends on because we are humans, but in missions comes to missions, if this master say something, the slave will follow. In the sense, we need to configure master slave configuration. Okay,
Mm.
master what it will do is, for example, you have a lot of builds. For suppose, what you will do is you will create master and slaves. Okay, what
Okay.
master does is master will distribute the traffic to slaves, which means for
Okay.
example I have a 10 builds. Okay, I have 5 agents. Example. Okay, what master will do is master will take one or two and remaining 4 it will 2 it will distribute. Okay, for example, 5 agents, only 10, 5 into 2, 2, it will distribute the two, each two jobs. You understood?
Yeah.
That is the master will control all these things. Master will take care of that. Okay. Next, agents execute, build, and test, deploy task. What agents are here? Means slave nodes. Okay, slaves you can say, or agents you can say, or child nodes you can say. Okay, it will execute. These agents will execute the build. Okay, agents also will take care the builds. That means not only master, agents will take care the builds, test, deploy all these things. Clear? But these agents will be under master control. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jenkins installation OS support. It can be installed on any OS. Like example, Windows. You can say I can show you on Windows. I can show you on Linux machines. Clear?
Hmm.
Access Jenkins through website web interface. Yes, 100%. Prefer long-term support. Version for stability. Yes. Prerequisites. Install Java is mandatory. Okay.
Yeah.
Java is a prerequisite for Jenkins. Environment variables we need to set up. There we need to use Java's ADK files, maybe 11 or 17 or 22 or etc. etc. Clear?
Yeah.
So and Jenkins are two versions are there. One is open source, which we are going to use, and enterprise we can't get it. Okay.
Okay.
Hudson edition is enterprise edition is Hudson. These two
Hmm.
are available. We are using open source edition. That's it.
Okay. Both are same interface, huh?
Same interface. The lot of features will be there. Different
Okay.
version security is different.
Okay.
Security will be there for lot of security. There are changes. Lot of
Mm-hmm.
security will be there for enterprise version.
Mm-hmm. The process is same.
Process is same definitely.
Mm.
Okay. Next to global configurations. Permissions, security, these all comes under this enterprises.
Okay.
Okay. And global configuration. Global configuration. Three type of configurations will be there in Jenkins. You just keep in mind these terminologies. I'm going to use this global configuration, and also you can see this options. You can able to see the global configuration, node configuration, job configuration. We will
Mm.
create the jobs. One Maven file is one job. Okay. One test file is one job. Okay. Nodes also. We will create the nodes for build. Okay. Why we are creating the nodes? To create the agents. Okay, agents are slaves. This configure this whenever we create the nodes. If master node concept when it comes, then we will create the nodes and master configurations. Next to global configuration. This global configurations also will be there. In that global configurations you will set up everything there. Okay, so I will show you while we are after installing. So this is installation guide. Okay, using Linux on top of Linux machine, Ubuntu machine. Okay, but I did not pasted anything whatever related to Windows, because I know steps, but I did not take any screenshots while I'm doing it. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so any doubts?
No, it's clear.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you have any doubts, please clear, no problem. I'm
Mm.
waiting for your doubts. That's fine, huh?
Yeah.
So you understood clearly, right? This is good, right?
Mm.
Okay, all right, Rakesh, this is all about Jenkins.
Mm.
Okay, so that's it. So
Okay.
tomorrow, maybe next class, we are going to do setup.
Okay.
Okay, setup in the sense configuration.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
It will take 1 hour more, like that, more than that also. Okay, maybe it will
Mhm.
take 1 hour.
Okay,
So
okay.
configuration going to take one class, complete class. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe
Okay.
for Windows and maybe including Windows or Linux, maybe it will take one class. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so fine, man. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in next class tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
Tomorrow it's off for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what time you will be available?
Morning is also fine. Like morning from 8:30 to 12:30 I'm
No,
available.
no, no. Don't put below. No, no, not possible for me. Morning actually.
Okay. Then evening is fine.
Yeah, evening is
Same
fine.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Then that's good, right?
Yeah.
Fine, Rakesh. Thanks for joining. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Have a good day. Maybe good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah.